A math formula that could help you determine whether you got up on the wrong side of the bed. A lot of people do. Takes in consideration of factors like time you spent eating breakfast, exercising, showering, and how much sleep you got the night before. So, look, for a lot of people, look, I wake up in the morning, the alarm goes off, and I just get up. Some people set like a couple of alarms because they sleep like rocks, and they need that little motivation. They sleep, they'll set it. They hit snooze a couple of times. I can't do that. Yeah. I have to set it and just get up. Because if I don't, I'm going to close my, I'm doomed. I'm going to close my eyes and go right back to sleep again.
Right, even if you think, I'm just going to lay here for a minute.
Right, I can't do that.
The minute turns into 40 minutes and now you're running around like a maniac. And there's nothing worse than hustling. You know, it's one thing to have some motivation and to be, okay, like you got to get up and get moving.
Yeah.
It's another to be frantic in the morning.
Right.
And I hate that feeling.
No, you don't. Nobody wants that.
The only time I set multiple alarms is if I have to get up to like catch a flight, or for something in particular that I think I don't want this to be the one time that either one alarm doesn't go off or when I reach over I accidentally shut it off. So it's good to have
a couple of backups.
A backup again.
Just
in case, but I'll still wake up with that first one like you. I'm not that chipper in the morning like the clip we just showed, but I feel like I've definitely grown accustomed to, I'm certainly a morning person. I like to get up and get moving. But there are some days that just are harder than others. Or maybe you know what's in store and you're thinking, oh, today's gonna be the worst.
You gotta do
I hate to think that way, but you know, sometimes there is something that you gotta deal with.
I'm also not a late sleeper. So I'll usually get up at 5:30, but when I was away a couple of weeks ago, I think I slept till 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Oh
my!
Like,
oh my God!
The day's gone.
Done. Like, oh my God! What have I done? You know, I never sleep that late. I never sleep that late. Yeah, I hear people sleeping until 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm like, the day's almost over. I got a lot of stuff to do.
Well, I think a lot of people do certain things to get themselves into a better mindset, Brendan, to avoid maybe waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Or if you did, like, how do you counter that? Is it for you an extra cup of coffee or waking up and going for a walk, just something to clear your mind?
My house staff, they know. Don't disturb me before it's time to get up.
Sir Kirby is asleep.
Until they've removed that slumber mask for me, don't talk to him. You know, all kidding aside, I've talked to you about this before. I'm not a morning person. I need that caffeine. I need that iced coffee to really get me locked in for the day. I've said it before. I'll say it a million times. I'm like a tranquilized walrus when I wake up in the morning. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's happening. I'm down for the count. But it takes me some time to really ease into the day.
Yeah, and I think that's the same for a lot of people. So maybe they wake up early, they do meditation, they just sit and drink their coffee or whatever it is.
One of my favorite Jerry Seinfeld jokes is he was talking one time about, you know, getting things done during the day, and he says how some people would say to him, I can't do anything in the morning, I just woke up, I'm not in the right frame of mind. And he goes, right, because you just woke up. It takes some time to ease in, and it's very true. If you can just get through those early morning doldrums, you'll be fine the rest of the day with the help of caffeine, according to BK. Well, let's check in with our friends out there to see what you guys had to say on social media about this topic right here this morning. Some great comments as always. You are up and at 'em and ready to go. Linda's up first. She says, I sometimes get up on the wrong side of the bed. Yeah, who doesn't some days, Linda? Sometimes it can be really difficult to ease out of that when you get up on that wrong side of the bed. Jackie then shares, it takes me a while to get going, but once I have coffee and watch the road show, I'm ready for the day. I like that strategy, Jackie. Thanks for sharing. James adds, I've been waking up between 3 and 5 in the morning. Oh, that's the worst when you wake up in the middle of the night, right? It takes me time to get prepped for the day so that I'm not snapping at everything. Yes, an irritable person is not a pleasure to be around. I'm one of them sometimes, but not every day. And Jeannie says, my body wakes up around 6 a.m., but my brain doesn't wake up until around 9 a.m. I'm just glad to wake up in time to watch the road show, and we are glad you do, Jeannie. Thanks to everyone for chiming in and being a part of the show every day. We love those comments, and we love that you watch us and make us a part of your day, and that we help to get you going. If you'd like to be a part of the show, you know what to do. You know what to do. Just follow us at The Road Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave your comments on our buzz topic, and you never know, we might read them right here on the show. I don't know what that was. Still to come this morning on The Road Show.